The Olympic Games is much more than a sporting competition. I think the Games unite the world.
You've seen both sides of the Olympics now. As an athlete, you're now part of the IOC Athletes Commission. There has been a lot of debates surrounding these Olympics, and the major question that a lot of people have been asking is that why are we having these Olympics in middle of the pandemic? Why is it so important to have these games going on?
Yeah, the Olympic Games is much more than a sporting competition. I think the Games unite the world. The Olympic Village, for examples, is perhaps going to be the most unique place on the planet in a couple of weeks' time. Athletes from 206 nations, along with the Olympic refugee team, will live together in unity, promoting friendship, respect, and peacefully competing in intense competition. I think, to my mind, the world needs to be reminded of this unity more than ever before. Elite athletes show us new possibilities. Along the way, they give shape to our identities, engage us and entertain us. Sport is a unique window to our world. As we look out through it, the world also looks back in at us. Yet it is those elite athletes who continue to play not just for themselves, but also for us. It is when these worlds collide, sport has tremendous power to challenge, to inspire, to change, to heal, to unite, and to create magic. And I do believe that these Olympic Games are extremely important, given what the world has faced in the last year and a half or so. I know that these games will be challenging. These games will be very different to any Olympic Games ever. But I think there is immense resilience being shown on the part of everybody concerned. I mean, whether it is the IOC, who is doing their best to actually get these games going, whether it is the Japanese who are wanting to show that resilience and that intent to get them done, whether it is the athletes who are looking forward to competing, whether it is journalists who are going to go through so much trouble but cover these Olympic Games. It is tough, it is challenging, but I do feel that the games are important and an important moment in the world.
With all the challenges that you mentioned, do you think we'll see a fair game on field, or do you think we'll see a lot of uncertainty in terms of results, the performances, because of the lead up and the preparations heading into these games?
These games most definitely will be unique, and there has to be certain sacrifices that already have been seen. Perhaps even you look at the qualification phase, some athletes have missed out on qualification. We don't know how the games will actually transpire. I mean, if there are positive cases, some athletes might actually land into Tokyo but not get to compete. So these games are going to be different, but I think everybody is aware of what the possibilities are, and one has to be ready. One has to be ready, go there with a very open mind, very flexible mind, and I think that is very, very important to have that openness going into these games, because they're going to be very, very different. And frankly, I don't have the answers to all to every detail. Probably nobody does. It is about really adapting to circumstances, perhaps really adapting to particular situations. Of course, a set of protocols and rules have already been put into place, thoroughly thought through, sport specific in nature, which is extremely complex given the number of sports that an Olympic Games has. Will they be enough? We don't know. Whether there will be adaptability needed and flexibility needed to continuously tweak them, definitely yes. And I think we just have everybody involved needs to just accept that fact that this degree of flexibility, which perhaps has never been needed in the past, will be needed to get through these games.